Hi, we're from Group 2 and today we're going to present about Algernon Moncrieff, the main character of Oscar Wilde's The Importance of Being Earnest.
Hello everyone, my name is Zahra Yuskar Asmara. Here I would like to explain the character traits including the device such as dress, names, gesture, and the last stage direction. So just stay tuned until the end of my explanation. The first device is the dress. As we know, Algernon here is the main character of this drama, the importance of being earnest. And Algernon here captured as the dandy. What is exactly the dandy? The dandy is a man who pays particular attention to his appearance, dress, lifestyle, educated, and dedicated. Algernon is one of the examples of this figure. It can be seen from the Act 2, when Algernon dressed up as Ernest and trying to impersonate Cecily. The personal appearance here is very important for Algernon, especially neckties and buttonhole flowers. In Act 2 also, Algernon stated that I never have appetite unless I have a buttonhole flowers. In Act 2, Algernon tells Cecily that Jack has no taste in neckties at all. From this scene, we can conclude that Algernon has a good taste in fashion in the upper class. We can conclude that only the upper class here use the neckties and the buttonhole. The second device is name. Algernon is a male French name meaning with mustache. In Norman times, when most men were clean-shaved, this can be seen from the characters Algernon in the drama The Importance of Being Earnest. He has mustache and it's clean-shaved. Clean-shaved here means that someone really cares about his appearance. This description fits perfectly with Algernon, which is preferred to him as the dandy. The main conflict in this drama is both Jack and Algernon want a name Ernest to marry the girl they love, but Wilde shows us that the name of Ernest is quite meaningless in the story. Why? Because of in the story Cecily symbols Ernest's name as her ideal husband and lover, but in the end of the story she accepts Algernon not because of he is Ernest, but because of she believes that Algernon is a man who she fantasizes about in her diary, and Algernon willingness to be someone that Cecily wants. The third device is gesture. Social critique of the Victorian class values are introduced with the self-gratifying nature of Algernon. He is obsessed with his personal appearance and the surroundings he lives in, such as luxury furniture that he uses in his apartment. He is full of mischief, he likes champagne, and he is bad in managing money. He can fall in love with a girl and propose her in 10 minutes. It looks like he never serious about his life, about his choices. Yeah, we can say like that. He like eating cucumber sandwich and muffin. Here, cucumber sandwich and muffin are symbols of the total absorption, loss, and the physical pleasure denied by polite society. It can be seen from the Act 1, which is mostly tell us the background life of the Algernon at the time. The last device is stage direction. In Act 2, page 37, when Algernon comes to declare his feelings to Cecily, Algernon's verbal fluency is gone, replaced at the first with a strangely declaration, "Hope Cecily, I should not outdo you if I state quite frankly and openly that you seem to me to be in every way the visible personification of absolute perfection." Soon he is somewhat taken back, reduced to exclaiming, then he loses his ability of fluency. It shows that, for the first time, Algernon nervous at the first time because of his decision to declare his feelings to Cecily.
Hi, I'm Nabila Dianti Mumtaz, student number 014. So, the motivation behind all the things that Algernon Moncrieff does is when Algernon falls in love with Cecily, which is Jack's ward. At first, Cecily does not know Algernon's true identity. Along with that, Algernon claims himself as Ernest. Because Cecily is enchanted by the name Ernest, Algernon willing to do all the things he does to get the name Ernest so that he can win Cecily's heart and marry her at last.
My name is Bella Salsabila. My Trila student number is 023. In this part, I'd like to discuss about the situation from which Algernon motivations seem to emerge. The situation is when Algernon has an interest to Cecily, love at first sight. Since then, his motivations seem to emerge. This situation can be found in the second act of this drama. They meet for the first time in the garden at the manor house or Jack's garden in the country. Here is the story. Merriman tells Cecily that Mr. Ernest Worthing, or Ernest, has arrived and he wants to have private talk with Cecily. She asks Merriman to tell him to meet her in the garden. Algernon enters pretending to be Jack's brother, Ernest. They begin to talk privately. He really enjoys having chit-chat with her. The way he looks at Cecily is full of amazement as he speaks to her. And then he becomes interested in Cecily and tries to give her compliment that can be known through Algernon's dialogue. Here is, because you are like a Pinker's cousin Cecily, and you are the prettiest girl I ever saw. Next, he falls in love with her. It can be known through Algernon's dialogue. I think it has been a great success. I'm in love with Cecily and that's everything.
My name is Vika Amilasya Jafar. Next, we are discussing about Algernon's strategies for getting what he wants and its effectiveness. From the drama, we know that Algernon wants to be with Cecily. He does some strategies in getting Cecily. The first one is by coming to Cecily's house and pretending to be Ernest, who is Jack's imaginative brother and alter ego. When there are Algernon, Jack, and Gwendolyn in Algernon's house, Jack tells Gwendolyn about his address. Algernon writes down Jack's address behind his back. Algernon makes it come to Cecily's house and call himself as Ernest without Jack knowing it. Algernon is so in love with Cecily and he wants to marry her. Cecily wants to marry a man named Ernest because she thinks that the name Ernest inspires confidence. Algernon decides that he should change his name to Ernest so he can marry Cecily. He asks the chasuble to baptize him with his new name, Ernest. Although he fails to be baptized as Ernest, his strategy is still quite effective because Cecily still falls into his undercover of pretending to be Ernest.
Algernon has such a disdainful attitude towards others where he thinks that his deceptions don't impact others in any way. He often uses an imaginary invalid friend Bunbury to escape doing boring activities with others, to provide excitement for his life, and eventually to get the things he wants, especially Cecily. One time, he uses Bunbury as an alibi to escape a dinner party so that he can go to Jack's house to propose Cecily. When he appears at the doorway, Jack is surprised to see him and asks him to leave, but he refuses to. He creates a situation where Jack cannot expose himself without revealing Jack's own deception. Algernon is a perfect expression to picture the Victorian era where people value appearance over reality. I think he adds plot twists every time he adds a new deception, and that's how he changes the course of the play.
Okay, I think that's all from us. Thank you.